Full Gear predictions time. Saturday, 7. Well, 7 o'clock is 0 hour, and then 8 o'clock will be showtime. AEW presents a Full Gear. I'm so excited. I am praying to have peace that night. Remy, do you too? Remy, well, I said Full Gear. No, I ran away. You're probably not.
No, she's still here. She's just walking the runway.
Remy, you and Ada, who do you think's gonna win the main event? Freshly Squeezed? Are you into Freshly Squeezed? No?
No.
Okay. We don't. We stand Orange Cassidy at the
Who's he going against?
Jack. John Moxley.
Oh, Moxley's winning. Come on, stop it.
All right, so.
Oh my gosh! Can we just do a side note really quick? I found out that my boss has never seen the Rocky movies. Okay, he's never seen Grease. He refuses to watch movies before 1985.
That's fucking weird.
I was very disappointed from a wrestling fan perspective that he has not seen Rocky, because I was like, I need you to see Rocky 4 so you can understand what I want Gunther to be.
Yes.
That's the only reason. Yeah. He's like, well, I've seen Creeds 1 through 3. Does that count? I'm like, no, because you don't even know who his dad is. You don't know his dad's story. You don't know what his dad died for.
It's like being a Marvel fan and just jumping in at like She-Hulk, like something so obscure.
He was like, does that count? No. You don't even know his dad's name, probably. You don't even know what happened to his dad. So I sent him the gif of if he dies, he dies. And
if he dies, he dies.
He didn't say anything.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah. But anyway, sorry. I just had to say that.
Such a hard line.
It reminded me.
All right. So I'll start with the. Oh, jeez. Let me just hit your computer
going
screen
heel.
She's
going full music. Heel. Yeah.
Let me get the predictions up on my computer here. So obviously we said the main event. I got Mox. I don't think Orange Cassidy is the one to dethrone him. I have a delusioned brain that I believe Orange Cassidy will eventually end up joining the Death Riders. So I don't see him winning. I have a feeling that.
It's the Death Riders are still like relatively new with that name, correct?
Oh my god, with that name, correct? They are the coolest fucking faction.
So that's why I feel even more that there's no way he's losing like this early in this like new thing that he's doing. So
they're so cool. Like they are the coolest. They have like imagine if the Shield was a little bit more rated R, but for violence.
You know what else is disappointing about my boss?
What?
He was making a joke about how I need to just like recite songs or like sing songs or something like that in front of our coworkers, because I'm like, oh, I just get really nervous. And I was like, oh, I'll just recite promos. And I was like, I'll just start it off with the Scott Hall invading WCW. He's like, I'm not familiar with that one.
You know,
and I was like, I understand that you are young because he's only 26. But I was like, brother,
know why?
You don't know? Because I started writing it. He's like, nope, never heard it. I was like,
oh, it's on YouTube.
I told him that he just personally offended me and that I was hurting emotionally, mentally, and physically. But anyway, I'm sorry. I had to tell you that too. I forgot to tell you.
So we started with that one. I'll just go down the list. Okay. Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher. I think Kyle Fletcher. I think they're really gonna build up Kyle Fletcher into this next level star. There's no reason for Will Ospreay to win this one, especially if they're going to build this into a trilogy. Have Kyle Fletcher get the first one because the Don Callis family are the hottest heels right now, with him, Takeshita, who launch him to the moon, and then Lance Archer and Brian Cage. I love him, so kick him off with a win, and then now kickstart the trilogy. Who do you want to win
over Ospreay or Fletcher? Who do I want to win?
Who's your prediction? Who you throwing out there to win?
I'm gonna say Fletcher, because Osprey is a dude who's willing to do whatever. He does not care
Oh,
if he wins or loses,
he
and
didn't want to win.
he loses a lot more than he wins.
He didn't
So
want to. He didn't want to win the AEW championship. That was a
yeah,
hidden
so that's what I'm
decision.
saying. Because he doesn't give a fuck. Because he's like, I'm Will Osprey. I
That's
don't
fine.
need that kind of stuff to like validate me.
That's a goat.
And what?
That's a goat. That's a goat right
Oh, I
there.
thought you said that's a quote.
No, it's a goat.
No, that's the kind of worker that we love. Hello, if you are a fan of Scott Hall, that is one of the things that he was like. That's why he like didn't really care that he never won the WWE championship. It's like, all right, well, it never happened. Okay, but I put people over and I made people better. So, yeah, I'm saying Fletcher.
AEW TNT Championship. We got scapegoat Jack Perry versus Daniel Garcia. This is where my dude. This is where my dude.
Oh God, this is like one of my worst nightmares.
He's winning it. It's his time. He strapped Jack Perry to his own goddamn bus and drove with him on it. Absolutely incredible. I got Jack Perry. I got Daniel Garcia.
Me too.
Gotta breathe before that. And then the tag team championships. Private Party defending against the Outrunners, Kings of the Black Throne, who are Aleister Black and Brody King, and the Acclaimed. So, Sarah, you got the Acclaimed? That's who
Absolutely not.
Yes. Max Caster getting the pinfall. Yes, that's
No.
exactly what you want. I totally knew it from the look on your face.
No.
I have Private Party successfully defending their tag team championships. They deserve it. They deserve a lengthy run. They are electric. I'm obsessed with Isaiah Cassidy too. And they do the John Wall. John Wall.
Oh. I don't know enough about those teams to really do a pick, so I'll just go with what you said.
You would like Private Party. They're pretty cool.
Okay.
And you obviously like Aleister Black or Malachi Black in AEW.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. I also see this being the Outrunners ending up feuding with FTR somehow.
I do not watch, but I kind of stay up to date with what's going on. I don't try to pretend like I know everything.
Big Boss, I do watch and know everything. So you talk to me.
I try to stay up to like, okay, what's going on, whatever, but I don't watch just because like I just never have. So that's why if I don't know something, I'm not really going to comment about it because
just defer to Pitts.
Yeah.
Just defer. It's basically what you got to do at the end. Who we got here? Jay White versus Hangman Page. I don't know. I'm really torn about this one.
I'm going to say Jay White.
I'm going to go Hangman.
Okay.
Not to be different, but Hangman is just another level of psycho right now that I'm obsessed with. And they're really doing a good job in how they're booking his characters. So I'm in. I'm for it. Although I do not want to see Jay White suffer another loss, but
also I've never hidden this, by the way. What? So it's not really calling me out. I've never hidden that I predominantly watch WWE. So just saying.
Where is it? All right. And we got MJF versus Roderick Strong. I got MJF beating Roderick Strong to a bloody pulp in front of Adam Cole. That is, I do not see Roderick Strong. We just brought up Rocky. Yeah. And specifically Rocky 4. Like, yeah, Drago is going to be MJF in this. That promo he cut in front of the abandoned building was wow. Like, that man is out for blood.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the last match, we got QT Marshall with Big AJ and Big Justice, who will be bringing the boom.
They're probably going to win, aren't they?
I could see him winning on like a roll up or the power boom. He's calling his finishing move, which is probably a power bomb, the power boom. I'm sorry, I'm not the biggest fan of this guy, but he's a fucking genius. He knows his shit. Like, fuck you, but really good job. Fuck you, but that's great. Like, oh man, I hate it.
Thank you for defending me because this is very true. I have a job, a full-time job covering football. That takes up most of my time. And I don't have a lot of time to sit and dedicate to watching more wrestling. Not even just because like I don't it's not like, oh, I wouldn't
I
necessarily
don't
enjoy
like it.
it.
Like, yeah,
It's
you
like
don't scoff at it.
no, like I'm not saying I wouldn't that I would hate AEW, but it's like most of the time when I don't have to work or I don't have to be preparing for a live stream, I just sit here and do nothing. Like I don't want to watch TV, I don't want to watch anything. Like I just want to shut my brain off. So the idea of then like adding more wrestling than what I already watch just doesn't appeal to me. Sometimes I don't even watch Raw and SmackDown. Like I'll read the cliff notes or watch clips. Like that's just where I'm at right now cuz we're in the middle of the NFL season. I don't have a lot of extra time to be like, doing extra stuff. So